What is going on, guys? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Oxide and welcome back. Today I've got a really nice gameplay on Ragnarok, playing some King of the Hill. It's pretty action-packed. I get some pretty sweet no-scopes and a triple kill in the end. My final score in the end is 42-6, not a bad match at all, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it very much. I did slim it down a little bit because there are a couple embarrassing deaths and some boring parts, of course, where I'm just standing around. But in the end, I think it's going to be a pretty fun video. But guys, what I want to talk to you about today is Halo 5, plus just Halo in general. And I think what we've got to start out with when we're talking about Halo 5 is Halo 4. So let's just start out with the obvious. I think we can say pretty confidently that Halo 4 is a good game, but it's not the best Halo game. Definitely not great in any standards. Just real quick so you guys know, I'm not one of those guys that hates on Halo 4 all the time. I just have some problems with it. First off, I have been enjoying Halo 4 since the title update came out. It is so much faster paced now, so much better balance, and if you guys haven't tried it out, I strongly recommend you do so because the game feels new. There's no other way of putting it. With the 4-shot battle rifle and the 7-shot carbine, which you see me using in this gameplay, it is a beast. I know I said in my last commentary that wasn't that good, but with the update, holy cow, it is really good. But despite that, there are some things that still irk me about Halo 4. The first about that is loadouts. I mean, like, guys walking around with plasma pistols and bolt shots, the pocket shotgun at the start of the match. I just don't think that's fair. You know, I feel like Halo should be more balanced than that. First of all, having a one-shot kill in loadouts is just ridiculous. I'm talking about the bolt shot. And just the fact that you can take down vehicles so easily with a plasma pistol and just a handful of hand grenades, plasma grenades, excuse me, is just something that I've really grown to dislike about Halo 4. Second is ordnance. I just really don't appreciate that guys can just randomly call out an incineration cannon out of the sky and completely change the tide of a game. That's why I pretty much only play capture the flag and objective game types, because most of the time those aren't, they don't run on infinity settings. And then you've got armor abilities, which combined with the Power Ranger Spartans we have now just really makes Halo 4 seem kind of gimmicky. I mean, yeah, it's cool that you can like look through walls and stuff and creep on people all you want, but you know, I'd rather just have like equipment pickups and have like a one-charge jetpack or something, even though that thing is mighty fun to use, I promise you. And last of all, we've got Forge and custom game options, where 343 just really sliced off everything good. They were like, you know what, all this stuff is just way too good, and people are too satisfied with it, so we're going to change all that. You know, in custom games, they got rid of a bunch of settings, infection is gone, and nobody really does custom games anymore in Halo 4. I mean, it was already bad enough in Halo Reach. I don't know if you guys played Halo 3, but it was awesome. There were so many of them, and so many fun game types. Now, I don't want to make out 343 being some sort of evil corporation being like, haha, your lives are unhappy now. I think we could probably describe Microsoft that way, because Halo 4 was just a young game at launch. It was unfinished, that in itself was obvious, and we just gotta hope that they're taking enough time on Halo 5. Which is gonna be our next topic. Oh my gosh. What? Title of the video? Anyways, let's get to it then. What do I want for Halo 5? Well, that is a good question. First of all, no more loadouts. Second of all, no more ordnance. Third of all, no more armor abilities. Fourth of all, better Forge and custom games options. But what else is there? Well, let's look at this list of what Halo 4 no longer has that was in Halo 3 and or Halo Reach. That's right, a flying UNSC vehicle. I would love to have a Hornet or a Falcon back. Those things were so much fun. You know, hopping on with a couple buddies, shooting up some coveys, or just tearing it up in multiplayer. I really think that's kind of unbalanced how there's only just one flying vehicle, that is the Banshee in Halo 4. I really wish they would have introduced some sort of flying UNSC vehicle, besides obviously the broadsword that we had in that one space mission. But speaking of space battles in Halo 5, that would be sweet. Can you imagine that? I'm not sure if you guys have played Star Wars Battlefront 2, but the space battles in that game were awesome. That would be so much fun if they just completely copied that idea and put it into Halo 5. People have been talking about this since Halo Reach. It would be so awesome if they could do that, just reliving my childhood memories in Halo 5, plus 1,000 internet cookies to 343 if they do that. Next up, we have Brutes. The Brute vehicles and weapons in Halo 3 were pretty awesome, not gonna lie. You know, filling people up with some spikes is always a fun thing in Halo 3 multiplayer. And I really enjoyed the chopper. That was such a cool vehicle that you could splatter other vehicles with your own vehicle. I just thought that was sweet and really creative. And I would love it if 343 brought that back. This next one is a little bit more technical, but I think in Halo 5 it would be really good if there were just faster kill times across the board in the game. I think we saw with the title update that the Halo 4 4-shot battle rifle works really well as the 6-shot carbine, and I think they need to take it a step further and bring it back to what it was in Halo 2 with a 4-shot battle rifle that takes down the shields with a 3rd shot instead of just having to get lucky on the 4th shot. And I think they should bring that to the DMR also in the light rifle, so a 4-shot DMR and a 3-shot light rifle. That would be sweet because Bungie and 343 have done nothing but make Halo slower paced since the start. In Halo 1 we had a 3-shot pistol, in Halo 2 we had a 4-shot battle rifle, in Halo 3 we had a 4-shot-ish battle rifle. Reach we had a 5-shot DMR, and same thing in Halo 5. I just really think that they need to pick up the pace of the game if they want to compete with other games. Obviously I'm talking about Call of Duty, but you gotta admit it that a faster paced game is definitely a more fun game, that's for sure. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna disagree with me on this one, but something that I would like back in Halo 5 would be the Flood. I know a lot of people didn't like them because the missions were repetitive, but at the same time the Flood was just awesome. Such a cool concept, you know. Space zombies are always sweet for sure. And, you know, I don't really mind the Prometheans that much, and I wouldn't mind seeing them back in Halo 5, but it would be sweet to have the Flood back, and even sweeter if we had both the Prometheans and the Flood and the Covenant and the UNSC back together in Halo 5. That would be awesome. There are some improvements I would like to the Flood though. I'm not sure if you guys have played Dead Space, but those games are freaking horrifying because they are horror games obviously, and they're so scary, and I just want the Flood to be like that. The Flood just really needs to be visceral and disgusting and disturbing, and if they were able to do that, I think Halo 5 could be a really sweet game. 343 has said that they think Halo 5 is going to be the darkest Halo game, and if they made the Flood as scary as the Necromorphs in Dead Space, that would be sweet. I would love that for sure. Next up, Slender in Halo 5. What? I'm kidding, but seriously. Alright guys, this commentary is wrapping up. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to Sazima because he's awesome. Tell me in the comment section what you guys want for Halo 5. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback. That would be nice. I might make a video later on describing what you guys want, and I might answer some questions also. So thank you for watching guys. This has been Oxide. Thank you again for Sazima for letting me do this, and I'll see you guys next time.